morning, guys. Welcome to your daily spirit pride for July the 13th. It is fabulous. Fabulous. I'd like to say another day in the sun, but I'm going to get some in between my clients today for sure. So I knew I was to use the past life deck, and I knew I was to stick with the after tarot, but they said to me I'm getting one card out of the deck. I have a different deck, so I got the card of Heal Yourself. So I've already taken this card because they specifically told me to take this card, okay? I'll take the rest on camera. So this card is number 26. It's called Letting Go, okay? So as I really look at this, so I looked at this for a minute or two. It feels like someone needs to get an amulet here for protection, okay? There is a sense, because look at the background. There's this female, now obviously there's a Celtic design, there could be a Celt, could be Irish, of holding on to this structure, okay? It's stone, it has that symbolic, there's cracks in it. But around him is like a mountain, which talks about obstacles. And there's a lot of dark hooded people around this feminine energy. And there's like cracks in the foundation as well, I want to say. It's not a very sturdy or steady foundation, and it's time to let go of that, because you need to look what's around you, what's behind you. There's a lot of darkness there. There's a lot of like, if you look, you'll see the fog. Yeah, the fog talks about confusion. Mountains are obstacles. There's been some confusion around some dark energy or dark people, and I feel like that is going to clear for somebody here. It's definitely going to clear, but it's time to let go of it. Okay. Okay, right, so let's get into this. I don't think I've ever got that card. Oh, I've got that card out. Ooh. Okay, look at the end. We have authority figures, so yeah, pretty much is like a ransom card, isn't it? Authority figures. Authority figures. Someone's on the wrong side of the law. Someone's on the wrong side of the law, and I'll just show you the last card is orphan. Yeah. And that's what I feel. I feel like there's going to be a separation again of children from their parents, because their parents are on the wrong side of the law here. They're definitely breaking some sort of laws. There's going to be some harsh judgments being brought into the judicial system towards parents. Feels like there is parents who are going to be losing their children, and that's the decision. So it mightn't just be like the courts, do you know what I mean? It could be social workers. Again, I'm getting that so strongly, so I don't know what bad parents are watching my fucking channel, because I keep picking up on this energy. It's like they're not going to like the decision that's going to be made, but I genuinely do feel whatever decision's being made is the right decision. Okay, it is the right decision. Look, and literally put my hand on my heart. It's the right decision that needs to be done. Okay, so the first card we have is health, and as I look down at that, I just see the snake. So the snake, like when I looked at it, I was like, oh, we're talking about energy here, because the snake or the serpent in nearly all the religions talks about the Kundalini energy, which does come from and lays dormant in your root chakra. We have to bring this Kundalini energy up through the chakras, I suppose, and not at too much of a fast pace, because it can, those awakenings can, if it's done too fast, it can be quite dangerous. I do get the sense though that someone's Kundalini energy is really rising. They're becoming more, they're actually showing me the solar plexus chakra. So like, and you could spend your whole life on just the root chakra. You know, it's only the yogis out in the forest, out in Asia, which is, and out in like Tibet and India. Look, we have the card of Asia. It's only them that will ever get up to this third eye, because they have they're not even in a toxic environment. They're out in the wilderness. There's no pollution of their mind, body and spirit. They're totally surrounded by nature. But my sense when I got to hear, like, so whoever is getting that up to the solar plexus, that's a fucking massive achievement, because it's only the truly most enlightened, which, you know, many persons think, oh, I'm even enlightened, but I'm not that enlightened with, well, you know, when you want to compare yourself, which we shouldn't really compare, but you're not. Like, we have all these, like, just energetic frequencies. Oh, I don't want to lose you, I don't want to lose you. But there's pollution from everywhere, toxicity. Like, even of the foods that we are eating, songs sometimes, like, you know, and I'm a great lover of music, TV, everything is polluting and lowering our vibration. We don't even realise. Toothpaste, the fluoride, everything. Like, I don't even eat meat. Like, I only ever ate chicken or fish, but I don't even eat that anymore. Don't eat even eggs. My eggs were my favourite. Eggs and chips was my favourite, and now I've just changed it to eggs and coleslaw, but that's quite nice too. So somebody's energy is really rising here in a very massive way. Their vibration is really rising. They have done what they've needed to do, but it's time for someone really here and truly to let go, okay? And the other flip side of this coin, I am getting an energy of somebody's mental health really being in decline, and a sense where they're trying to hold on to something or somebody, and they need to let go. They need to let go too. So it is kind of feeling like two stories. It could be feminine, doesn't have to be, because the feminine, that guy is holding on to a foundation that's cracking. There's a lot of darkness, there's obstacles all around them. It's more than likely their Kundalini energy that's rising, and then the other is someone needs to let go of a situation, of the darkness that's around them, for their own mental health, okay? So with the card Asia, it's like someone has really got to go within and keep up their spiritual practices. Keep up their spiritual practices here, because there's a lot of unknown things about self that is about to be revealed, and it's going to be revealed through meditation. Okay, so someone really needs to start meditating more, because the answers that you seek, and anyway, I'm the first to say that the answers that you seek are always within. You just gotta access that, and it feels like someone is going to be accessing more stuff. And that's actually, I didn't even think of this, and like I was saying about the solar plexus, look at that, he's wearing the colour of the solar plexus, and I didn't even cop that. So it feels like by somebody going within, they're going to start rising up that Kundalini energy, okay? The fourth card that we have is a karmic relationship. Actually, before I even get onto this, because it just said, like, someone else may have let go of a connection to an Asian person that wasn't good for their health, or their mental health, or even their physical health, or their spiritual fucking health. They've let go. It was a false foundation. It was a fucking karmic relationship. Oh my god, there's so many different stories here. It was a karmic relationship. One that was destined to teach someone a fucking awful lot of lessons, for sure. Like, because in this card she's kissing him goodbye, and there's an army in the background, and when I look down at her kissing him goodbye, it's like she's kissing him goodbye. This guy is really, really happy, but there's an army of men around her. Yeah, so like someone could have gone out to work. Oh, look at that. Look at her handbag. She's a Louis Vuitton fucking handbag. So somebody could have had a Louis Vuitton handbag, kissing her man off as he went to work each day, but yet she had an army of fucking men around them. Not going to be for everyone, but it's definitely, it is definitely for someone. It is definitely for someone. It feels like someone pulled out all the charm they had to really manipulate someone into something. Is my sense. Playing the dutiful girlfriend or wife or everything, trying to sign in the dotted line. I just heard they really did play a blinder here. They really, really, really did. Okay, so the fourth card we have is orphan. So someone could, you know, be orphaned. Someone's parent could die. I'm sorry if it does. Someone's parent could die here. And there's going to be a separation for others, like I was originally feeling with those authority figures. It could be got to do with social workers. Feels like someone also feels very much alone and not connected to their parents, and maybe their parents are still alive, but they feel like an orphan because there's just no connection to these people. And when I said that connection to these people, yeah, it's your parents, but that must be something that somebody's been thinking, like, how am I even related to these people? You know what I mean? How? I'm not like them. Like, I get that more than anyone. Not with both of my parents, but certainly with one of them. It's like, how am I even related? How is it made from this? Do you know what I mean? So that'll really tell you how, you know, genetics don't play such a bigger factor in who we are as a human being. It's truly our soul. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference between coming from your soul family, excuse me, someone needs to speak up, the throat blocked, their soul family, or just their karmics. A lot of us are born into family of karmics. They're like, and I was one or two of my siblings I've been looking at, like, where the fuck did he come from? Do you know what I mean? So with the same parents, same genetics, completely different. So that really taught me a lot, I suppose, growing up, that the soul is really important. And that is really who you truly are, not your genetic makeup, level 11 as I said that, of where you come from. So it's like about, even if you witness stuff within a karmic family setting, that is not who you are. You are who your soul is, and you've got to stand in your soul's truth. Do you know what I mean? And not be like these people, or not carry on the same way they carry on. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be old enough or mature enough to know the difference between the social conditioning and what your soul already knows to be its truth here, okay? I feel like time is of the essence here, because I'm straight up, you can see it, but I have a mirror in front of me and I'm straight up to a certificate at the top there, and there's like a T. I was so drawn to that as I said that, because I was looking up. So time is of the essence here. It feels like somebody's been taking their time in making some changes or some I'm not going to say it right. To implement stuff in their life that they needed to implement here. Okay, I'm up very early, guys. I was at a client's house at 7 a.m. this morning, hence why I have no makeup on, helping that client to get into a trance state. Anyway, so I'm up early. I'm up an hour before, because I had to do a little spell work before I can even leave the fucking house. So to me it feels that somebody is running out of time, that they've looked at this objectively for quite some time and still didn't make the changes that they needed to make. Now, it was actually a thought yesterday when I was sitting. I spent like, how many hours yesterday, Spur? A good 16 and a half hours yesterday writing. Okay, writing out rituals I channeled a week or two ago. So I knew I have to have 75 rituals for my new business, which is not even, so anyway, 75. So I had to write them all into a different book yesterday, and I have 72 done. Like, I was only when I counted them up, I was like, oh my god, I've only 3 more and that's it. Whoa. But my fucking hand is swollen. Like, my hand has been so sore the last 2 or 3 days with the amount of writing. And I've been doing, but while I was sitting there having a cigarette break as I do, I thought about time. And it's like, and you probably heard me say before, that we can spend money on people, we can, you know, we can earn that money back, we can give people food, we can give them clothes, we can always buy that back. But the one thing that we can't get back is time. And that is what someone here, and time is so valuable, guys, it's so fucking valuable. If someone gives you their time, you should really appreciate it, because they can't get that back. Not one of us can get that back. And time is truly of the essence. Somebody's been wasting time, and it's time that you're not going to be able to get back no matter what. So we all, I think, on a very collective level, need to stop wasting our fucking time on people that don't deserve it, on thinking that, oh, there's plenty of time. No, there's not plenty of time. There's not plenty of time. That's the sad reality. People are lost in some sort of a delusion about time. No. Time is of the essence, is what I feel. And time is now. That's really what I feel here. Okay. Sorry for a little rumble there, but hey, oh. Ooh, okay. Had one more. Read the energy now, they said. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, who could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I feel like someone could be drinking an awful lot as well, and that's not being good for their health. It's affecting their vibration. Affecting the Kundalini energy, is affecting their vibration, is affecting their spiritual growth. They're going a little bit overboard with the alcohol, and then that alcohol always lowers your vibration. That's why I don't really drink. Not like a week ago, and that was nice, but I won't be doing it every week. Do you know what I mean? It feels like someone has been going overboard and just drinking too much. It is having a really negative effect. For other people, it could possibly be drugs as well. Do you know what I mean? With that health, of course it could be. Oh, they said look at the end. Pisces. We've got the Judgment, or Libra energy. We've got the Judgment. Someone hasn't been answering the call of their soul. Their soul has been telling them to do something, and they just feel like there's so much time in the world they can do this, and they're not looking after themselves. They're definitely drinking, or for some they're taking too much drugs. It's like, you better get up and do what fucking Archangel of God wants you to do now, or there's going to be serious divine judgment on you. It just feels like it's not good enough. The words I'm hearing is, your pathetic excuses that you tell yourself are just not good enough, and that they're not going to buy it. So I don't know who there is. They're not going to buy it, and God is certainly not going to buy your pathetic excuses. Someone's definitely living in fantasy land in their fucking ego. Ego. The one thing that's going to destroy somebody, and it is. It's going to destroy, but it is destroying so many people, and so many good people, that they allow that ego to take over. You've got to fucking kill that ego. Kali says, kill the fucking ego. It's destroying the ego of Satan. Get back down to this heart space. Look what we have. The Justice card. Like, between the Judgment and the Justice, what the fuck is going on? Could be dealing with a Libra. We have the Strength, so we could be dealing with a Leo. Someone's pride and fucking ego and drinking is really affecting their energy, their vibration. Something fierce here, and it's like something has to give. And like, even though I'm looking at this, like, this really does feel like God to me. It's the first time, I don't know how long I'm doing tarot, over 20 years. First time I looked down at it and thought, this is God. This is God. He's going to give more punishment to someone here. You can fuck off getting down on your hands and knees begging and pleading to him for something. He has enough of somebody's shit here and someone's excuses. They're fucking sick of you. They're sick of you. My sense is, do I have to say that? My sense is, why the fuck are you asking God for help when you're not doing what he's been guiding you to do? So someone is definitely getting divine fucking guidance here, and is not taking the divine guidance that they have been fucking given. So it's kind of like, in the nicest way, fuck off asking him for help, because you're just on your knees fucking begging, oh please God, do this, do that. Fuck off. You're not listening to him. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not doing what you've been told to do, what your guides, he told your guides to tell you to do. It's not that our guides turn their backs on it. They never turn their back. We just don't fucking listen. And I'm starting to get really pissed off here, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. That the divine and your spirit guides are fucked up with you and your shitty ass lame fucking excuses, and you sit there in your ego and your self-pity, oh this and that. Fuck off. Drink yourself to that. Ooh, what that came from. But that is what I'm feeling. Pride and ego, wanting to hold on to it. It's like, because again, with that Judgment card, you're not listening to the call of your soul. Your soul, someone's soul is calling to do something. God and your spirit guides are calling you to do something, and you're sitting there not doing it, drinking like a fool. There's more karma coming to whoever this fool is. There's definitely more karma. Hold on to your pride and ego. Don't fucking listen. Watch what's going to happen. Suffering. And that's probably what you like doing anyway. And that's probably why you're drinking yourself to death, because you won't heal the suffering that's within you. Fool. Oh, it just told me to calm down. And they're telling me to let go. Okay, let go. Okay, let's get two for Asia. Let's get two for Asia. Asia. And the energy now. So we have the Magician, okay, for Asia. And like in Asia, like with a lot of the stuff that I do, the Hindi stuff, the Tibetan stuff, Nepali, I should say, stuff that I do, it is a form of white magic, but just not in the magic that we would know on this side of the world, yeah? But it is about positive manifestation. I feel like someone is going to be doing some sort of positive rituals for manifestation here, for sure. Again, I want to say that like there could be there could have been an Asian person who was doing magic, but I want to flip that. I want to say they were doing dark magic. And it's like someone was holding on to this person, not wanting to let go, seeing all the darkness around them, holding on like a fucking fool, and cracks in the foundation, cracks everywhere, darkness everywhere, still holding on. Someone's a fool. Knight of Swords. So this was just somebody who certainly didn't use any form of fucking intelligence, certainly didn't use their intuition or their soul before making any fucking stupid decisions. They rushed in impatiently into a fucking situation, then desperately held on to it like, I don't fucking know, not wanting to let go of it. Not wanting to let go of it. Could you believe that? One more. King of Wands, yeah. Sex was probably too good. Didn't want to give up in the Asian persuasion there. King of Wands. That's what he does. He's a very promiscuous man who likes to get it about. Over sexual. Is my sense. Didn't want to let go. Weren't able to manifest shit with this energy. It could have been with or the Magician's Gemini, we have Libra already, we have the Temperance, so it could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like this is a very imbalanced, troubled connection. Very imbalanced, troubled connection. Well, it will be anyway with the karmic relationship, it will be. So let's get two for karmic relationship. Take together this, the World and the Three of Pentacles. So, to me, feels like there was a lot of fighting in this connection. A lot of fighting, and someone just did not want to see. They kept this blindfold on them. I don't want to see no evil, speak no evil, take off your blindfold. There's evil all around someone that just didn't want to fucking see it. Feels like there's a lot of fights though, because this Two of Swords talks about being very conflicted and in the head. So someone likes to fucking live their life in a delusion in the fucking head rather than get into fucking real life and get into fucking reality, is my sense, okay? They were definitely very much blinded, probably by somebody's body. By somebody's body is what I feel when I look at that card. Yeah, because the wand is sticking out and this naked body is sticking out. So this is why someone stayed in this connection, even though, and they didn't want to see it. Like, they truly just sat there like a fool. Look, sat like a fool with their hands like, right in front of them, didn't want to fucking see it. Feels like they're now free of it, because the world can talk about freedom. Feels like there's a lot of shit going on online or on websites, because the world talks about the World Wide Web. So it does feel like there's a lot of karmic shit going on online or through email or on websites or Facebook, Instagram, whatever, about someone's sexual shit. Definitely. There could be a fucking, the words I get is revenge porn floating about in somebody. By that karmic. This karmic was really jealous. This karmic just wanted money. Look at them getting the basket of money and going. Extremely jealous person. There was a third party extremely jealous, trying to rob and take whatever they could from someone. Look, just look. He's standing there. Look at all what he's crafted. Put down the fucking tools, and there's a thief trying to take everything that this person has worked for. It could have been some sort of blackmail. With that word in the karmic, yeah, there could have been some sort of blackmail. Of something that's recorded or something that is online. 24 as I said that. Alright. Right, two for orphan. Please, Spirit. Two for orphan. Read the energy now. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So somebody was given to two people. Someone was greedy. I feel like someone's on drugs. feel like someone always had the hand out, poor fucking me, look, because this card can talk about drugs and drug dealing, yeah? So someone who's always begging, always fucking begging the hand out, the poor fucking me. It feels like someone did get involved with someone on drugs and started taking drugs themselves, is my sense. We have the Three of Swords, so not a good card. It talks about a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. It feels like maybe because the lack of parents in their life or their upbringing brought this person so much heartbreak and so much pain that got them fucking stuck in this situation for sure. It feels like, excuse me, it feels like there's abandonment issues here. Probably by both sides. It really does. Oh, yeah. Feels like someone who's just always had the hand out, wanting to take. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the card of Sagittarius, so strong Sag energy here already. It feels like this is something very fucking fated. It feels like it was a karmic point really on someone's path. I'm also getting as well that because when you look up there, he has the book up there, the angel. So it feels like somebody was trying to access someone's Akashic records and trying to change their destiny or try and bound themselves to somebody's destiny or their legacy, is my sense. This is someone who's fucking crazy. But someone saw the fucking light and kicked this person to the curb and kicked them out and ghosted them. I feel like they went through an awful lot of financial struggle because we have the 5 and the fucking 6, so a lot of financial struggle because somebody was just in it for the money, which definitely they were trying to steal and take here from fucking someone. Some sort of karmic energy was trying to do that. Always trying to pour them out again. As I look down, there's something up with this one's fucking feet. Because look at her feet down there. They're in bandages. See it? Something up with this person's fucking feet. And I don't like talking about fucking feet. But always putting the hands out begging off for fucking everybody. For someone very greedy. Someone very materialistic. They're trying to take someone's destiny, their fortune, their legacy. Yeah, because I keep getting like the karmic, the blueprint of this person's soul. They were really trying to change something through magic, trying to change someone's and alter their destiny, but the reality is what I'm getting. This is someone who done an awful lot of magic, an awful lot of love spells as well. And I feel like this person went crazy because that's what happened. When you do love spells on someone that you're not to do them on, without seeking permission, and they get reversed, it sends anyone crazy, and they get more crazier and more sicker. And I feel like because when I looked down, it's like I was so drawn to all the roses down at the end of the Magician. So like roses talk about love, so I feel like there was a lot of love spells done which got reversed, which sent someone really fucking la here for fucking sure. It feels like someone may have been kicked out of a fucking home, thrown out onto the fucking streets. Well, you know what I mean, kicked out of the fucking house. Their stuff was put out of the house. It feels like someone is not too fucking happy or weren't too fucking happy about this energy of this happening to them. I feel like someone's life just went to pot shit. It just went downhill. 28. Someone's life went downhill for sure. Again, look at this person's foot. It's just the fucking feet. There has to be something going on with it. I don't know. Was something, I don't know, was someone's foot infected or something, or I don't know. It feels like there could have been an ulcer. Why do I want to say like amputation? Somebody was near amputation with their foot. I don't know, but there's definitely something fucked up about the foot. But there's 2 cards where that foot is just really sticking out. I'm just trying to look at the other ones, but it's not there. Okay. Oh, I don't know why someone did not want to let go of any of this. It's fucking ridiculous. It's I don't know. It affected someone's health in a very bad way. But God has enough. Whoever you are, God has enough of you. And that's a fact. That is truly a fucking fact here. Okay. So guys, I'm going to leave this there with you. Okay. Don't forget to give the video a like, a share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below. Guys, take care and see you tomorrow.